All right, what's up guys? Welcome to Grubbs BBQ. My name is Jared and today we are doing a ribs competition comparison taste test. What I've got here are some pork spare ribs, and they are from the trusty good old Costco. So let's get to trimming. Now that the ribs are all trimmed up, it's time to put on the rub. And so we're going with the traditional 2 parts black pepper, 1 part kosher salt. So about to pour it on, and after that, we'll put them on the smoker. All right, y'all, so the ribs are on the smoker now, and the plan is to cook them at 250 degrees the entire time. We're gonna start by cooking them for 3 hours unwrapped. Just gonna let them sit on the smoker, just collect that smoke, collect that heat, and then after about 3 hours, then I'm gonna cover it in barbecue sauce, and then after I cover it in barbecue sauce, I'm gonna wrap it in foil. Once I wrap it in foil, then I'm going to put them back on the smoker for about 1 hour to 2 hours. Once I feel that they're tender enough to take off, then we'll take them off and then let them rest for about 30 minutes or so, and then we'll be ready to eat. All right, now we're 2 hours in and we're gonna start spritzing with my mix here. It's half apple cider vinegar and water. And just like the brisket, we wanna make sure that whenever we're smoking something, we don't want it to get too dry. We don't want it to get crispy or burnt. And so we're just gonna layer these ribs with a nice, good spritz. So I wanted to just give a quick rundown of the types of sauces that we're gonna be using in today's competition comparison. So the first one that I wanted to have is kind of like your control. It's your Sweet Baby Ray's, the classic barbecue sauce. Everybody knows about Sweet Baby Ray's. I wanted to make sure that we have this one in there so that there's a base type sauce for these ribs. Next up, a spicy option. This is Stubbs Spicy Barbecue. It's made from Texas, so you know I had to include it. And I love this stuff. This is my favorite barbecue sauce. So I'm thinking that this will probably be my favorite, but I wanted to make sure that we had a spicy barbecue sauce in there. Our third option is Sticky Fingers Smokehouse Sweet and Smooth Kentucky Bourbon Barbecue Sauce. We're here in Louisville, Kentucky, so you know I had to include some sort of bourbon barbecue sauce because we love our bourbon here. So I've seen this brand all over the place. I've had some of their barbecue sauce before. It's really good. And I've never had this one though. And so I thought it'd be really interesting to try a Kentucky bourbon barbecue sauce on these ribs. And last but not least, our wild card. Now, when I was shopping at the store for these barbecue sauces, I thought, all right, we gotta have something crazy in here. So I figured we'd go with this Fischer Wieser, the original roasted raspberry chipotle sauce. No, I know nothing about this sauce. I've never used it. I've never tasted it. I just thought, man, that looks really, really good. And it says on the bottle to use it with pork, so here we are. Now this could turn out really, really well, or it could be terrible. These are our 4 barbecue sauces, so let's go put them on the ribs. So what I'm about to do right here is, before I put the ribs on in the wrap, I'm gonna spritz this foil with the vinegar, and then I'm gonna lightly coat it with the barbecue sauce. That way, whenever we put it in the foil, it's gonna be nice and juicy in there. It'll be saucy in there, and it'll keep it from getting dry. So I just put the ribs back onto the smoker, and I'm gonna be checking them for about every 30 minutes or so until they're done, which should be anywhere from an hour to 2 hours, just depending on how they feel. So I just checked the rest of the ribs and they're all ready to go. So I'm gonna take them off and let them rest for about 30 minutes. After a long 5-hour cook of the ribs, we finally made it to the taste test. So I've got some buddies here with me. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves, starting with this guy right here.
I'm Tyree Hanlon, Jared's friend.
I'm Tate Niles, also Jared's friend.
Matthew Roy, also Jared's friend.
Trent Cannon, 6 foot, 220, Jared's friend.
That's an Aggie right there for you. So here's how this is gonna work. We don't know which ribs we are gonna be served, but we're gonna get one set of ribs at the same time. We're all gonna get the same style sauce at the same time, and we're gonna try it one at a time. We're gonna be able to take notes on our papers here, and after we finish that rib, then we'll go ahead and get another. And then after we try all of them, each of us are gonna pick our favorite. And then once we all picked our favorite, we're gonna tally up the votes, and then it's gonna be revealed which sauce is the best for pork spare ribs. All right, we're at rib number A, and it's time to take our first bite. Everybody, Grubbs grubbin', let's go.
Grubbs grubbin'. Oh my gosh.
Oh my Lanta.
That's exquisite.
It's got an oaky afterburn.
Is that one the spicy one or the raspberry chipotle?
But I think it could be the bourbon.
You did put a good amount.
Yeah.
Like, I like the amount of sauce that you put on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just about. Or yeah. Start with left.
Number A is down the gullet, and it was fantastic. So now we're on number B, ready to see how it tastes. Grubbs grubbin', baby, let's go.
Grubbs
Grubbin'.
Grubbs grubbin'.
Right.
Very
That's
interesting
very
flavor.
Yeah.
Very sweet. You know,
I
I think this is Sweet Baby Ray's, but I could be wrong.
This might be my favorite thus far. I'm only 2 in.
I like the other one better.
Yeah, there's a lot of
I don't
tang.
know. I like this one a lot.
I didn't think there was as much tang as the last one.
Is tang? What does tang mean actually?
I don't know.
Okay.
I hope that makes it in.
We got 2 down, 2 to go. Time for number C. Down the gullet, Grubbs grubbin', baby, let's go.
Grubbs grubbin'.
Grubbs grubbin'.
That's a little small.
Woo!
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That is so much different.
That is Sweet Baby Ray's.
You think so?
I think that's that spicy stuff.
I think this is the raspberry one.
No shot, right?
Not.
Dude, how are they so much? They're so different.
Let it sit on your palate a little bit. Jared may convince me of that.
I'm not getting any raspberry at all.
Okay.
think it could be the Sweet Baby Ray's.
I think it's Sweet Baby Ray's.
I think it's spicy stuff.
I never had the spicy stuff.
There's
not
no
much
way
spice.
there's that
There's
much
no
spice.
spicy at all on it.
I think the
Whatsoever,
first
but-
one was spicy.
All right. 3 down, 1 to go on number D now. Time to try the last rib, and then we're gonna make our final predictions. All right, number D, last rib. Grubbs grubbing.
Grubbs grubbing.
Grub.
That's some sauce right there.
Ooh,
Yeah, look at that.
this is the bourbon one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So this, because I agree.
Damn, I do like
Yeah.
this one. You're
I
probably
can
not
see that.
wrong.
I do think C is raspberry definitively in my mind.
Very unique flavor. Most unique flavor.
I just don't. I feel like less of a man sitting next to you with how much you clear off.
I'm sorry.
No,
Look at this. He's a freaking animal.
Yeah, that's how we do it.
It is time to pick our favorite rib of the evening. And so Tyree is going to go first and tell us which one was his favorite.
Gentlemen, D is the best one I've ever had.
All right. That's 1 for D. Let's go to Tate.
A lot of thought, but it's no contest. D wins.
Wow, 2 for D right here. The Grubbs BBQ opinion. We're going with A, baby. Let's go.
Wow.
The first
What?
one
Good.
was so good.
Shocker.
I won't say which one I think it is yet, but you'll find out why. I like that one. Matthew?
All right. Number D. I'm glad you said A so that we had
Dude, that's
someone
3.
different.
Wow.
But it was
Triple
I think-
D's up in here.
I didn't say it.
All
I
right.
thought there was a gap between that and all the others.
So there's already been a winner by numbers, but we still have to find out what Trent thought.
I think it's between B and C, and I think I'm gonna go B.
Man, dude,
Yeah.
it's a
God.
total
B.
zero.
Oh
My
my
gosh.
It was good.
It was good. Yeah.
Wow. All right, the results are in. We got 3 for D,
3 Ds.
1 for A, and 1 for B. So C, whichever one you are, I'm sorry.
You suck. All right, what do you think was A?
I think,
The Stubbs. Yeah, the Stubbs.
all
Wow,
right,
we're all in
We're
agreement.
all going there.
all in agreement
Not.
that A was Stubbs. Carrie, what was it?
And you are correct.
And that's why it was my favorite, because I knew it was spicy and I love spicy. And
That's fair.
it's also Stubbs, it rhymes with Grubbs, and it's from Texas.
Gosh, Grubbs
You-
Stubbs.
It was made in heaven.
Stubbs Grub.
All right, and point to B.
I thought this was the Sweet Baby Ray's.
I,
I think it's the raspberry.
I got
I am
the
pointing for
raspberry
Tyree.
Chipotle.
All right, and you are all incorrect.
Oh wow!
It's actually the sticky fingers.
Oh.
wow.
Oh.
What?
All right, what did you think C was?
All right, so I think
Yeah.
This is my thought
Okay.
originally.
raspberry.
All right, and Jared and Trent are correct. It is the raspberry chipotle.
That back there.
Okay, so
We like the original. So we like Sweet Baby Ray's original.
I guess so.
I had
Oh, so-
I had that flip with the bourbon.
Process of elimination means that D was Sweet Baby Ray's,
Ray's.
Yeah.
wow.
It's funny because you all were like, "This one is very unique, has a unique
know.
flavor," and I was like,
Literally,
"This
it says
is the original."
Yeah. All right, so
Listen, I'm a simple man.
Yeah.
so you heard it here first. Sweet Baby Ray's, the best rib sauce on the market right now. Go get it at your local Walmart. So that is a wrap for today's video. We have crowned the champion of the best pork spare ribs barbecue sauce, and it is none other than Sweet Baby Ray's. Who would have guessed? I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Like it's
Grubbs grubbing,
baby.
That's good food.
Wow, that's it.
taking the membrane off next time.
It's good. Good.
This little bugger just fell out.